Hi everyone, Lethbridge Hurricanes are once again at the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings. That's thanks to a loss in Swift Current last night and a Prince Albert victory over Regina. To the highlights now, 1-0 Broncos in the first period. Hurricanes tied it up here. Adam Henry with the point shot. Philip Tott buried the rebound. It's 1-1 now. Then Lethbridge scored again just 50 seconds later. Jamie Jakubowski had the wide open net to give the Canes a 2-1 lead. But Swift Current roared back before the first period ended. Canes looking confused in their own end, allowing Andy Blank to tie the score up at 2. And then the Broncos took the lead 93 seconds later. A beautiful solo effort by Brad Hoban. That made it 3-2 after one period of play. No scoring in the second, surprisingly, but plenty in the third period. Landon Oslansky with a power play goal here to make it 3-3. But the Broncos regained the lead with a power play goal of their own. Watch Richard Netamiles' wrist shot fool Liam Liston to make it 4-3 Swift, but the Canes tied it up again just 20 seconds later. Great setup by Jamal Watson over to Juraj Bizuc, and it's 4-4 now. But the Broncos would not be denied last evening. Netamiles, second of the game, snuck past Liston to make it 5-4 Swift Current, make the final 6-4. The Canes sit last overall in the Eastern Conference. CHL Top Prospects game in Kelowna, BC last night. No scoring in this game until the second period. That's when Griffin Reinhardt from Team Orr and the Edmonton Oil Kings beat Brandon Whitney short side to make it 1-0. Lethbridge native Lucas Sutter playing for Team Orr. He's got over 20 goals and 100 penalty minutes this season for Saskatoon. He is a top prospect for sure. Third period, Team Cherry tied it up as defenseman Dylan Fournier pounced on the rebound, and it's now 1-1 late in the third. Team Orr on a power play. Brandon Troop with a wonderful solo dash and deke for the game-winning goal. 2-1 the final score for Team Orr, the lowest scoring prospects game in the 17-year history of that contest. Lethbridge College and Kodiak Athletics are looking for volunteers for the upcoming CCAA Women's Basketball National Championships, which run March 15th to the 17th here in Lethbridge. To sign up or for more information, visit lethbridgecollege.ca/volunteer or go see them at the information counter at the school. University Pronghorns women's basketball team swept aside Manitoba on the weekend after losing 12 straight contests. For 5 seasons, Lauren Tall has been the heart and soul of the team, and this weekend she'll make her final road trip as a Pronghorn. Daryl Rummelt has more.
It's the beginning of the end of a dream and an era for Lauren Tall. As her final season of CIS eligibility winds down, she's left with no regrets. The daughter of a former Pronghorn player and coach, Tall knew immediately where she would play should she get the chance after high school to be a Lethbridge Pronghorn.
She is a player who came here highly recruited and has done nothing but try to make this program better. It's probably one of the most dedicated and loyal athletes around.
After missing much of last season with a serious knee injury, Tall is back on the floor and back on pace. Through 16 games, she's averaging nearly 12 points per night, putting her 21st amongst league leaders. It's a comeback year of sorts for the kinesiology major and a second chance to play a game she loves.
I think when you have something that means so much to you taken away from you, you kind of look at things differently than you maybe had in the past and learn not to take them for granted as much. And even if it's kind of been a hard season for us and maybe not turned out the way that I had hoped it would, but I'm just really fortunate to be playing still, and I guess at the end of the day, that's what you have to be thankful for.
The Pronghorns have been mathematically eliminated from the postseason with 2 weeks to play. Tall admits she's disappointed, but proud to have been part of a team with such a bright future.
I feel this team will be really successful in years to come. It just sucks that it was in my last year, I guess. But
Tall says being a Pronghorn, staying close to home, and being able to have her family watch her and her sister Cassidy as a teammate has meant an awful lot to her, and she will pursue professional opportunities in the fall after the final buzzer sounds on her Pronghorn career. Daryl Rummelt, CTV Sports, Lethbridge.
Thanks, Rummy. And Tall's final road trip as a Pronghorn will take her to Brandon to take on the Bobcats for a 2-game set starting on Friday.